Making daily sales is an end goal for most teacher entrepreneurs, and if you're anything like me, hearing Cha-Ching on your watch is a super exciting feeling, especially while you're busy teaching in the classroom. In today's video, I'm going to break down for you how my own teacher business makes daily sales while being a full-time teacher. What I said in the intro is true. I am a full-time teacher. I teach fifth grade. I'm in my 11th year currently, and I love being a teacher and haven't had too many moments where I wanted to give it up. But I also am just like you and want to have extra money. I want to do things like go to Europe and pay off my car, both of which are things I was able to do because of my online teacher business. So I'm going to give you kind of a little behind the scenes sneak peek of how I got to where I am today, making daily sales, and what that looks like for me. The first way that I make daily sales is in my Teachers Pay Teacher store. Most days I make a sale. Now there are a couple days every month where there's not a sale, and maybe one sale might be a $3 sale, maybe the next day it might be $150. So it does vary. That's why I like to add other streams of income into my teacher business, but TPT has been a huge catalyst for me to grow and expand, and I'm going to break that down a little bit of what I do once I have a well-established product in my store. But the first thing about Teachers Pay Teachers that you need to know is that just getting started is your first step. You just need to get started and stop second guessing yourself. I also really niched down in the past year or two. I took some time to figure out what resources I wanted to create, what I was already creating in my own classroom that was transforming the way I was teaching in my own room and how I could help other teachers do the same. And I started creating products that I was already using, things that I had made for my classroom, and turning them into TPT products. And I've seen a lot of growth in the last year just strictly from niching down and focusing on product lines. And I want to encourage you to do that too. If you're already a seller and you're trying to make more money in your store, really focus on that niching down bit and then move on to marketing. That would be my best advice for that. The next thing that I do in my teacher business is I host workshops. Workshops are one of my favorite things in my business because they're fun to create. They last about an hour, so they don't take a ton of your time. They're low cost for the people that join the workshop, and you can base it off of something you're already doing in your business, solving a problem. Let's say you're a tutor and you specialize in dyslexia. You could have a workshop for parents on tips for them at home, how to work with their child. That's just an off the top of my head example. I do this in my own business all the time. I've hosted tutoring business workshops. This summer hosted a workshop too, actually, for my best-selling TPT product, so I can dive deeper with the people that want to get started with the purchase they've made in my TPT store. So we go in depth, low cost, and I made a lot of really great connections doing that too because I met a lot of teachers that way. The like, no trust was already there. I've built my email list along the way and I'm able to nurture them. So then when they're ready to buy the workshop, it's a no-brainer. It's low cost, but it's a great way to scale your business. I do teach you how to do that inside of the TPT Advanced Mastermind. I only host that once a year. That's in January. So there is a wait list for that. I can include a link down below if you want to put your name on the wait list because I only let certain numbers of people in because it's like a really high touch coaching program with me. Hosting a workshop though is one of the best ways you can scale your teacher business, and if you want help with that, you can join the TPT Mastermind. That is for people though that are more advanced, not beginning sellers. There's so many steps to it. I'm making it sound easy, I'm sure, in this video, but there's lots of steps to it. So it is something you can do once you have an established TPT product line or something in your tutoring business that you're really good at teaching. You could set up a workshop. The next way I scale my business and make daily sales is by having a coaching program. So when somebody has gone through one of my courses, I will work with them in a coaching capacity after that if they sign up for those services. I like to work with people that have already taken one of my courses because I know they have the foundation laid. I won't have to do a lot of reteaching. They've taken the course, so now we're going to advance strategies. This works really well for anybody that's in Tutorpreneur Academy or from Zero to Cha-Ching, but it's a great way for you as well once you have an established either product line that you can help coach people with, or you've taught the workshop and people want to go more in depth with you afterwards. That is the perfect time to pitch a coaching program to them where you could work with them in a 4 or 8 or maybe even 12-week program where you're helping them achieve some kind of desired result that will get them to where they need to go. That is one of the best ways you can scale your business because it's usually something that costs a little bit more money, and it is a way for you to actually learn more about what your ideal customer needs are when you work with someone one-to-one. The next way that I scale my business is with YouTube. I'm constantly making new content. I have hundreds of videos between my 2 channels now at this point, and I create a video every week for both channels. So this is a great way to get leads into your business if you have an email list established, so people can sign up for your email list by downloading your lead magnet. That gets them into a funnel that later can lead down to sales. If that's all sounding overwhelming to you, it's because you probably don't have your email list yet, and that's okay. But YouTube is one of the best ways that you could scale your teacher business because 1, you could get your channel monetized, and 2, later down the road, you're growing your email list. So think about that and really consider it, because I'm just like you. I didn't want to get on camera. I was worried that people would say silly things about me, make fun of me. Other teachers I know make fun of me. Whatever doubts you have, I've had them too, and I just had to get over them and realize it was such a great way to grow my teacher business and make those daily sales. The last way I'm going to tell you about scaling your teacher business is blogging. Now, I've talked about blogging off and on here on this channel. Blogging is a long game, but boy, oh boy, is it worth it. It really pays off to have an effective blogging strategy hand in hand with Pinterest. So you're putting out weekly or bi-monthly content and having pins pushed out to get people onto your blog. You can have a call to action in your blog about a TPT product or your tutoring services or your coaching services, your workshop. Or you can just push them to a YouTube video. There's so many great things you can do. And inside of both of my courses, From Zero to Cha-Ching for TPT sellers and Tutorpreneur Academy, I have lessons on YouTube and how you can use that platform to grow your business like I have. I hope you found this video helpful. Share it with a teacherpreneur friend who's trying to scale their business and have daily sales. And remember, if you're not to the point yet where you are feeling confident in your TPT store and you're not sure what your next steps are, you can join my free 4-day challenge. I'll leave it in the description box below, where I'll walk you through the first 4 things you need to do to start and optimize your TPT store so that eventually you will have those daily sales. And for the person that's listening to this or watching and saying, but I already have my store started, but I feel like I haven't done the steps in the right order, I'm not making sales yet, you will love my self-paced TPT course, From Zero to Cha-Ching. You can sign up for it in the description box below, and I will walk you through everything you need to know from starting to growing your TPT store and actually making passive income on a daily basis, whether that's with your TPT products, your blog, or your marketing that you're going to learn lots more about inside of that course. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you next week.